best time of the year.
And the crowd just buzzing with excitement.
On 97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City, a Town Square media station.
The following program is paid for, and the opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the locker room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, and Nick Earnshaw. Broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Mike Carlin, good morning, buddy.
Good to be back. I feel like I've been gone.
Man, I haven't seen you in a long time.
Welcome back, Mike.
Where's he been?
I know it's been a while.
You know why? He travels the country. He sits on he sees history in Cleveland, right?
Yeah, he does.
Sits two rows off the floor.
How about that?
Right? Guys all over the place.
71 points.
You've traveled a lot over the holidays, didn't you?
I like to travel.
So we're going to get into what you witnessed. Two big things, like Jokic, Luka Doncic. He did the 60 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists or something, right?
They're all. It seems like Doc Rivers said this after the game, after Levine scored 41 on the Sixers last night. He said it just seems like now 41's not as big as it used to be.
Right.
So many guys are going for low 50s.
So Luka Doncic does it first, and then you see
71
points.
How about that? And here's the best key to the whole thing. He had 16 at halftime.
That's amazing.
I mean, he was having a good half.
Right,
even if you double that, 32 is a great game.
Right.
No one saw it, but the third quarter.
He was unconscious, huh?
I texted you. I said, he's putting on a show here in the third quarter. Everything he threw up, but it was something.
And the crowd was loud there, right?
Oh, it was sold out.
It was like unbelievable.
It was sold out. And then once he hit 50, like everybody wanted him to hit 50. Once he hit 50, it was, can he hit 60? And it just got louder and louder.
Cleveland's ahead of one spot ahead of us in the standings, as far as in the Eastern Conference. The Sixers they lost last night to the Bulls. And we'll talk a little bit Sixers today.
Yeah, we'll knock down the whole conference. But, yeah, Cleveland, it goes to show what one player can. I mean, Cleveland was what I call a good team last year.
Right. Now
with Mitchell, now they're a great team this year.
How angry do you have to be if you're a Knicks fan? Thinking you were probably going to get Donovan Mitchell, and now he dropped 71 points in Cleveland? Unbelievable.
And by the way, watching Buddy Hield the other night for Indiana, I'm like, why didn't we get Buddy Hield, man? And even Halliburton, right? He's on that.
Halliburton as well.
Those guys. I mean, could you imagine if we had Maxey, Halliburton?
I was at that game.
You were.
I was at that game. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm looking at this going, and I know a lot of people. Look, we got rid of Ben Simmons.
We had to
get rid of him. Maybe because those guys, those names were being circulated.
Right. Yeah, but
hindsight's being 20.
Remember what we got for Ben Simmons, which I was shocked. I was tickled pink. But yeah, when we're wrong, we're wrong.
We're wrong.
But you tell me we'll give you Simmons and we'll take Harden.
Right.
We thought we'd hit the jackpot.
Right. Everybody remember how excited everybody
Harden's
was.
just not what he used to be, and we have to get used to that.
Right.
That's all it is. He's a good player anymore. He's not a great player. He's a good player.
So the second hour, we'll really get into the Sixers. Also, how about the Flyers? Here's a team that's on the trash heap, right? Winners of 4 in a row, but the way they're getting is inspired hockey. Now, I know, Mike, you're not a big hockey guy, but Nick, jump in here. I'm sure you
10 goals in the last 2 games.
These guys are not only the goals they're scoring, they're pretty. They're like tic-tac-toe. These are pretty goals.
I know, and to start the season, I mean, this is kind of what we saw. They were playing really well.
Provorov's jumping up in the
exactly.
I mean, D'Angelo, these guys are playing like a team. Now, we always say that especially the Flyers don't have like the big name. Like,
no, not at all.
So Kevin Hayes gets selected to the All-Star
Only
game.
one. Only one
Flyer to represent for his first time in the NHL All-Star game. That's great and everything, but he's not a superstar.
No.
You know what I mean? We don't have.
From an outsider, you know what that tells me?
What?
That they're playing as a full team.
They're playing that.
They're just
that's
playing
the
as a
only way
team.
this team can win
Yeah.
is when everybody takes care of does their job, and not to take a page out of the Eagles. What Brandon Graham and Fletcher Cox. If you do your job and what you're supposed to do, and you like your teammates,
it all comes
together.
Yeah, and they're playing well. It's good to see decent hocky for
Is
a little
it?
bit. I mean,
just because
nice.
I don't know about you, but you get that clicker in my hand, and I see
the clicker.
When I see it's tough to watch the Flyers when they don't. They look like they look like they don't even know what they're doing.
No, you have to give credit to the coaching staff. Bring in John. Bring in John. Bring in
Tortorella.
John Tortorella in here. I was going to say John Travolta.
Yeah, I thought you.
I got to wake up today.
Right.
But
stay alive.
Yeah, but no, Tort's coming in here. He has done an unbelievable job. You have to give him credit. He's worked these guys hard. These are young players. They have a lot of really young players, and not a ton of talent. So he's getting these guys to play really well. They're playing together. 10 goals in the last 2 games. You got to give him a lot of credit.
Carter Hart's back. So we'll talk Flyers at 6 in the other half. First half, we got the Sportsbook Consigliere, Dave Sharapan checking in from Las Vegas, sponsored by Dino Subs and Pizza of Margate. We'll get his take on got 2 NFL games today, and I also want to maybe look ahead to the national championship game.
Yep.
And
Monday
Mike,
night.
Last week, the Fiesta Bowl and the
2 great games.
2 great games. And most of the bowls this year were very exciting.
Penn State game.
Penn State game. They were all great games. Are you happy with the 2 teams in the national championship?
You really want to ask that?
Yeah, I do.
We only have.
I know.
30
I mean, I know what you're going to tell me. That's why you're laughing. But
all I know
get you on the record
is that Alabama was one of the top 4 teams at the end of the year.
What happened? You used to be a Big Ten guy,
and I am.
No, you're not. You're an SEC guy.
I'm a Penn State guy.
He's an SEC
but
guy.
I know what I watch. Okay, I'll just leave it at this, and we can move on. Okay, Alabama, not just beat, they killed them. Okay, the week before Kansas State. Right? The week before Kansas State beat TCU.
Right.
At TCU.
Right.
Okay.
But it's a conference championship. It's a little bit more. Those guys know each other. They don't know Alabama.
Yeah, and look what happened when they don't know something.
All right.
Okay.
But you can't. But I don't like when you make that comparison. Well, this team beat this team by 5, and this team crushed this team, so this team must because when they play head to head, it's a different story. You got all kind of different matchups. Look, Alabama lost 2 games in the regular season, almost lost the 3rd to Texas on a last-minute field goal.
I can go through Georgia almost lost 2 games this year.
Yeah, but they did. But
they didn't.
But Tennessee lost 2. I mean, Alabama lost 2 regular season games. They did.
And
they're out. I don't want to hear it.
We'll leave it at this, and we're done. Okay. The 2 teams they lost to were number 1, Tennessee at Tennessee, number 5, LSU at LSU, with seconds on the clock to kick field goal.
Right.
They didn't lose to nobody. They didn't lose to someone who was ranked 24th or 19th or at home.
I think the two teams that are playing for the national championship deserve to be there.
I do too. I think, and I think it's going to be close. I think. Do we
guess
give
what?
a winner?
Guess what? I'm pulling for the Horned Frogs. I'm tired of Georgia. I like the underdog.
Yeah, we don't need to see another SEC team win, right?
I want TCU to win.
I'm with you.
I like the quarterback.
I'm with you. I want TCU to win too. I want to see them
How
win.
About you? Who do you want? He was
SEC guy.
He's an SEC guy. He's trying to come across as this Big Ten guy. Like you and Quasta, you guys used to be buddies with this at Big Ten. Now I'm not so sure.
But I'm not going to. I mean, Georgia's been number 1 all year. They won it last year. They're I don't want to see them lose. No, I don't.
You know who's number 1? Tom's River Volkswagen.
Oh,
so I drive around a Tiguan. I got a 2014 Tiguan, and it was a great car. I love the car. Tom's River Volkswagen, they've got great cars up on that lot. And I want to send a shout out to Huey, who personally took care of me, Dave, and Service, and Ryan, Brett. These guys, go see Huey up at, if you need a car. The cars, I love the Tios, the Atlas, the Tiguan. These cars are really sharp, but the personal service they gave me up there at Tom's River, they don't know who I am. I mean, they know Tom and I know each other, Tom McMenamin, but I'm a regular guy walking up there.
They're treating you
like
anybody else.
They rolled out the red carpet, and I'm telling you, the cars are beautiful. The Volkswagens are. I love the car. Heavy chassis, great interior. They got it beautiful car. Well, Huey went over and above if you need a car, you want a good deal, and the guy looks you straight in the eye, I felt comfortable with him. I trust him.
Right. How many times do you walk out of a car dealership and you don't feel like that?
You don't feel good.
Okay. So
Like,
for you to feel like that walking out, that's special.
Huey, I felt so like he was looking out for my best interest. And
Perfect.
you don't say that about too many salespeople.
Yeah.
So get up to Tom's River Volkswagen, Tom's River Mitsubishi, Tom's River Auto Group up there. Say hello to Dave, Ryan, and Huey. Go see Huey. He'll sell you the car. He'll put you into something perfect for you. But my Tiguan, my 2014. Now I bought one of those extended warranties from those private, like you ever see Car Shield or American Auto Group. I don't recommend it. I'm not saying anything negative. My experience with it, they wouldn't cover anything. What's the point of paying $150 for extended coverage a month, and then you have your car break down, and you go to, and they say, well, we don't cover it because of this technicality, or they don't cover it for this tech. No.
Oh man.
They gave me an extended warranty bumper to bumper for 100,000 miles. I'm telling you, get up to Tom's River Volkswagen. They'll take care of you.
Good to know.
Yeah, man.
That's
fantastic.
fantastic.
So they'll be delivering
close.
my car on Monday. I'm excited about
Brand new car.
Yeah,
there
man.
you go.
Well, it's not
There you
it's a
go.
2018.
My
In your-
first
in
car
your
was a
mind.
Volkswagen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I had a CC Sport.
Oh, did you really?
That was my first car.
So, and I told the guys up at Tom's River last year, about 6 years ago, we did a live remote there. We had Mike Rozier and from Nebraska, from Woodrow Wilson High School. We did a live remote. He brought his Heisman Trophy up, and people signed autographs up there. I put Mike Rozier goes into his car. I went to pick him up, so we drove up together. He goes in his trunk, and I like, where's the trophy? He goes, I got to get it. It was in the trunk, and he put it in the back seat. Because I used to drive around in EOS. They used to give me like a demo or whatever to ride around. And Mike Rozier gets the trophy. Every guy has their own trophy. They're the real heavy piece of equipment. Puts it in the back seat and puts the seatbelt around. It was the funniest
That's
thing.
awesome. I ran track with his son in high school.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Mike's a great guy.
His son's awesome.
All
Great
right, so
kid.
we got a lot to do today. We're going to talk a lot of Eagles. When we come back on the other side, that's another thing. You're up at Tom's River Volkswagen. Everybody's a Giants fan up there.
Really?
Yeah. Giants and Yankees they like up there.
All the New York teams.
One of the guys had a Giants helmet on his desk, and a Yankees helmet.
Do you tell him about, you let them know?
They're probably listening right now, but yeah, we're gonna convert them. We'll make them.
We'll make them Eagles
We're gonna
fans.
do a live remote there and change them.
Yeah, that's right in the border. People south of Tom's River, they're Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, and
And then up
People
from
north
there
of
up. Yeah, it's New
it's
York.
right on the border because you get our signal there.
Nice.
Right. But if you go north of Tom's River Volkswagen, you don't. You go south. So want to send a shout out to the guys up at Tom's River Volkswagen. Want to remind people the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers, sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing, with the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Hey, the Locker Room in Blitz's Market want to discount your Eagles game day meal. During the Eagles season on game day, get a turkey or Italian hoagie for just $5 when you mention the Locker Room. Get down to Blitz's all season long at 21st and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Blitz's now has online ordering at blitzesmarkets.com, or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Blitz's is home of the dill pickle hoagie. It's really a big deal. So listen, fellas, when we get back, we're going to talk Eagles football because we got a lot to talk about there.
Big game.
Giants coming into town, 425. You can catch all the action right here on 97.3 ESPN. When we return, we'll continue with Eagles talk. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Tom McCarthy here from Westwood One. Join us for a special NFL Week 18 Saturday doubleheader. Up first, it's AFC West action with the Kansas City Chiefs at the Las Vegas Raiders. Then Jason McCourty and I will be in Jacksonville for an AFC South showdown between the Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans, with the divisional title and a playoff ticket on the line. Don't miss any of the action.
It's NFL Saturday on 97.3 ESPN. Coverage begins at 4 p.m.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia Star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Norman, before we start the surgery, I have some bad news.
What is it, doctor?
Well, I never graduated from med school, but the good news is it's the Xfinity Hello 2023 sale. Now hurry, because new Xfinity customers can get 400 megabit internet for just $30 a month for 2 years with no annual contract when they add Xfinity Mobile. And this will get your heart rate up. For a limited time, you'll get $500 back when you add a second mobile line.
I gotta get this deal.
Plus, get the best price when you get unlimited data on both lines.
That's amazing, Doc.
I know. I don't want to miss this deal. Let's reschedule.
Doc? Doc?
Drop everything and get to the Xfinity Hello 2023 sale now through January 10th. Go to Xfinity.com/Hello 2023. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Internet offer requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After term, regular rates apply. Xfinity Internet required for Xfinity Mobile. Compares Xfinity Unlimited Intro to lowest price 5G plans of top 3 carriers. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of usage per line. Data thresholds may vary.
Hi, it's Pete from Chickie and Pete's. Nobody makes you feel like you're at the center of the action more than Chickies and Pete's with our exclusive in-game experience. Why go anywhere else? Get ready to feel the action on game day. You're in the game at Chickies and Pete's.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
All right, we're back here, broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Nick Earnshaw on the other side. Philadelphia Eagles, man. Hey, Carlin, we were at yesterday's. Tomorrow we're going to be at – we were at yesterday's last week. Tomorrow we're going to be at Harrah's, the pool, which is really cool at the pool. I'm bringing my bathing suit tomorrow, but we're going to be giving away 10 pairs of tickets for our last show.
VIP tickets.
VIP tickets for our last show at the pool at Harrah's. 609-403-0973 is the text board. So you want to send your name and your email address.
Yeah, send it in. Send it in. I'll get you up.
And then participate in the show. We'll read whatever you send in. We'll read your comments, but you'll also win 2 pair of tickets. We're giving away 10 VIP tickets to the pool. And the pool, man, it's got great food.
82 degrees.
82 degrees.
82.
Oh,
The
man.
water's 82.
I'm bringing my bathing
hot
suit.
tubs.
Yeah,
bars,
man.
The VIP experience upstairs.
It's pretty cool.
It's blows you away.
Yo, how fast did this season go by, Carlin?
It went fast. It did go fast.
609-403-0973 if you want a pair of tickets. We're giving away 10 pair of tickets to the pool, VIP tickets to the pool. We'll be broadcasting there tomorrow for the NFL Sunday Splash and, of course, the Eagles pregame show. We talk with Scott Grayson from Fox 29 News, and of course the fantasy football guru Brian Hartley. 609-403-0973 is the text board if you want a pair of tickets to the VIP, the pool, the VIP experience at the NFL Sunday. Yeah, and hang out with us because we're going to be staying around.
Have a fun time.
We're gonna the crew's going to be staying around tomorrow. Let's talk about the game.
Is Q going to take autographs tomorrow and pictures? Is he charging tomorrow?
He wanted
I think tomorrow's a free day. Tomorrow will be a free. I'm telling him tomorrow's a free day.
Last week, Gardner Minshew played horrible, and I keep going in my mind. I keep going back to that down and in, the interception, 11-yard touchdown return of an interception. I don't know what Gardner looked horrible, and everybody's nervous because the Eagles need to win this game Sunday. If they lose,
they're not going to lose.
And the Cowboys win, the Cowboys win the division.
Yeah, we dropped to 5.
And we dropped to 5.
Yeah.
All that hard work, all that, the whole season really could be.
You know where
if
we
they
go.
lose tomorrow, Carlin, it's going to be it'll be bad.
We lose tomorrow, we get flights
We're
down
done.
to Tampa. We get down to Tampa.
Yeah,
again.
We're going to Tampa, and Brady will go off. Imagine that Brady goes off.
Right?
Yeah, it's not going to happen now. We'll win.
So Jalen Hurts was limited in practice.
He's playing.
Okay, but he's playing.
He's going to play.
What do you think in your gut is the severity of his? Because nobody really knows except for the trainers.
I am.
But what is your gut feeling? You think
my
it's
gut
more
feeling
serious than
is that they know exactly how bad he is, and I think if they even thought he was just even an inch of a chance of really getting hurt and losing him for the playoffs, he wouldn't play tomorrow.
Because you said to me before even the show started, what would you do?
Yep.
We have to win this game. This game is so
gotta
important.
play to win.
And it's a 14-point spread.
Yeah.
Now I know that Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes probably won't play, and so Barkley won't play.
So
And
here was my question to you. Ready?
if you look at their roster, Mike, they don't. Who are they throwing to?
They don't have anybody. They don't have
Darius
anybody.
Slayton?
They're going to run the ball. They're going to run it all day.
They're going to run. I mean,
Richie
they have all their
James?
backups in. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not going to play their starters. If they do play their
It'll be a
starters at
quarter.
all,
It'll be a quarter.
it won't be long.
But
The
what
Eagles
if-
should win.
But what if I told you this, you two? Ready? We start Hurts.
Kenny Golladay.
We start him, and we're going to win. We know we're going to win the game by halftime, but we find out that he got more hurt. Okay, or and now he's done. Or do you not play him and lose and still make the playoffs with him healthy 2 weeks later? What would you do?
Oh man.
That's a good
Well,
question.
well, you wouldn't have the bye 2 weeks later.
Yeah, you need.
If
This
you lose,
team it's
if
backed
you
up and say,
lose, if you lose, that you don't have a
But
bye.
I'm
So
saying
you,
if
you have to
if he
win.
doesn't play this week and you
they lose.
he's been off now for like 4
Yeah.
weeks. Okay,
got to win tomorrow.
he
man.
would be ready for that first game.
right.
Yeah, but then you'd have to go. You'd have to play
Yeah.
3 games.
So
I think
So
it's
you'd
more.
rather have him
I think
play
it's more to
and
the
lock it
Eagles.
up.
Yeah, lock it up. Do
Lock
whatever
it
you
up.
got to do
Yeah,
to lock it up. Because
get
then you
it
get a
done.
bye and everybody gets rest.
okay, me too.
Yeah, you
Right?
got to get it done. Yeah, you have a whole week off, another week for Lane Johnson, another
And by
week
the
for
way,
CJ
I
Gardner
don't want
Johnson.
people to be fooled into thinking that if Jalen Hurts comes back, everything's going to be rosy.
Right.
Because it's not just the quarterback position that played bad.
Right.
I mean, when you make 3 jump off sides or move like
Offensive line was terrible.
they were horrible. They they stopped 2 drives
You know who
with their illegal for movement on the front line.
You know who else we haven't talked about who came back and we were all excited is Dallas. Dallas Goddard has not played
No.
how he was playing before he got hurt.
Well, I think it's
so we got to hurt. We
Ja-
got to hope
Well,
that
also Jalen Hurts hasn't been in the lineup for the last 2 games. Remember, he came back in Chicago, right?
yeah, but what's his name? He should be hitting him. I mean, he's a tight end, just a 5-yard over the middle, whatever. You can't get him. He just hasn't been himself.
You know what I think it's a classic case of? When we've talked about this before, when a coach forces a quarterback to play his system instead of making
The system
doing
around him.
Yeah, making highlighting what he does, like these design runs that Jalen Hurts, these RP, read option.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts, you can see how slow Gardner Minshew. He can't do it.
Right.
No,
So why? So they should have just changed the whole offense as much as they could to play to his
Appease.
strengths.
Yeah,
Gardner's
appease
Minshew's
Gardner.
right?
He didn't play bad in the Dallas game. They could
No,
have
he
won
did.
the
That's what I
Dallas
was just
game.
going to
No,
say.
he
The
did.
Dallas game, he looked
If
really
they didn't
good.
turn the ball over 4 times, they win that ball game. No
Absolutely.
doubt in my mind.
I
But
almost looked at it that he got too comfortable after the Dallas game.
Because I
Right.
can't believe Gardner
he was
Minshew's
holding
that
the
bad.
ball a lot.
Yeah, he looks.
I mean, he held it for an extra second or two, and then trying to get it in.
He's obviously not comfortable running that offense.
Oh, that game against the Saints, they came out flat. They thought they had that game in the bag. There was no doubt in my mind. They thought they
beautiful
won that
weather,
game.
beautiful weather. The Saints, who really, I mean, they got Lattimore back, so that obviously helped them. He shows up on the score sheet.
But they're not going nowhere. They thought the Saints were coming. They were going to roll over, and that's it.
By the way, because we lost to the Saints, now our pick is like in the teens. Like, we got New Orleans.
Not a top 10
I didn't
pick
even
anymore.
think about that.
Yeah. If
Not
they
a
would have
top 10
beaten New
pick.
Orleans, it would have been a double whammy.
Yeah. It's still a first-round pick. You'll take it, but it would have been nice to have a top 10 pick as well as maybe go far into the playoffs. That would have been phenomenal.
Gardner Minshew, he's completion percentage is 57.9%. Jalen Hurts was at 67, so that's a pretty significant drop. I just can't believe Gardner Minshew. Like, people thought he was like the best backup in the league. He doesn't look like
I was seeing people on social media claiming this guy could start for 15 teams.
Right?
What are you
they talking about?
Like, there's a reason he's a backup and not starting in Jacksonville, not starting somewhere else in the NFL. There's a reason he is a backup in this league, and he proved it against the New Orleans Saints. He is not a starting quarterback. No doubt in my mind.
609-403-0973 is the text board. We're giving away 10 pair of tickets to our last live broadcast at the pool at Harrah's. VIP tickets, 10 to give away. 609-403-0973 is the text board. Make sure you include your name and your email address. 609-403-0973 for the VIP tickets at the pool. We're broadcasting live there tomorrow for the NFL Sunday Splash. Come on down and join us. Want to remind people the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Friends, let me tell you about Maserati, the main line, located just minutes from downtown Philadelphia. They offer a client-focused car buying experience designed to exceed all expectations and invite you to stop and see the area's largest selection of new Maseratis, including the sporty Ghibli mid-size sedan of the class-leading Levante, the only SUV worthy of being called a Maserati. Maserati, the main line, also leads the nation in certified pre-owned sales and has the highest quality like new Maseratis available on the market. Your experience does not end at the point of a sale, as Maserati, the main line, offers free pickup and delivery for scheduled service appointments and provides a new Maserati loaner car. So be audacious. Call my good friend Michael Pileggi at RDS Auto Group today at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800, or visit them online anytime at motml.com. And by the way, Michael Pileggi at Maserati, the main line, he's another quality salesman that would not, I know Michael's well, he would never steer anybody in the wrong direction, because he loves cars. He wants to put you in a car that's perfect for you. And by the way, have you ever been up to Maserati? Have you ever been to a Maserati or a Lamborghini showroom?
Crazy.
Unbelievable. Yeah. These high-end cars are unbelievable. All right. When we return, we'll go out to Las Vegas and talk to the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Mike Carlin, and Nick Earnshaw today right here on 97.3 ESPN.
This is the radio home for Philadelphia Eagles football. The Eagles continue the season tomorrow, hosting the New York Giants.
Outbound Milt Williams driving them from behind and splat down at the 15-yard line.
Pre-game coverage starts at 3 p.m. with Merrill Reese and Mike Quick calling all the action starting at 4:25. This is where the Philadelphia Eagles play. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's official Eagles station. Philadelphia Eagles football on 97.3 ESPN. It's brought to you by
Boardwalk Honda. From Maine to Miami, nobody beats a Boardwalk deal. EMT Solar and Roofing. Go to ESPNSolar.com to see if you qualify. Jersey Shore Federal Credit Union. Make the switch and bank with your only community credit union. BMW of Atlantic City. Closer than you think. Anytime at BMWAtlanticCity.com. Jenkins Plumbing and Heating.
97.3 ESPN FM is your official home in South Jersey for Eagles football.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee. Those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call and again and again. Call and again and again.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Did you know Nissan EVs have traveled 8 billion miles? Just a quick trip to Pluto and back. And what did we learn along the way? Well, that an EV can take on the world, like the Nissan Leaf. It can move racing forward and take your breath away, like the all-new Nissan Ariya. We learned to make EVs that electrify. 8 billion miles driven by Leaf owners globally since 2010. Ariya not yet available for purchase. Expected availability late fall, subject to change.
When it comes to wings in the Delaware Valley, nobody beats the Piccalilli Inn. Whether it's South Jersey's best wings, tails, or ears, let them know you're sauce champion. All 10 delectable flavors are going head-to-head to battle for number one. When it's game day, you just gotta head to the Pick. Visit them on Facebook or at piccalilli.com for their Pick game specials. And be sure to pre-order to guarantee your spot in Sunday's lineup. Nobody beats the Piccalilli Inn. Visit the one, the only, the original Piccalilli Inn, Route 206 in Chemong.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Locker Room, Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Nick Earnshaw on the other side. Little rock and roll, little police, man. That's my group. That's Sting right there.
You see how good? I mean, I've been with Nick now for what, 3-4 times.
Yeah.
It's like he's been here all year.
He's a tested vet.
I mean, he has literally just walked in and said, tell me what you want.
Right, every Saturday, Carlin, we get there, fly on out to Las Vegas.
Love it.
And talk to our favorite guy. The Sportsbook Consigliere Dave Sharapan segment is sponsored by Dino Subs and Pizza of Margate, keeping you coming back for more since 1964. 8016 Ventnor Avenue in Margate. It's a landmark. Give them a call, 609-822-6602. Say hi to Tim Wainwright for me. Let's go to the Maserati, the Mainline Sports Hotline, and welcome into the locker room, the Sportsbook Consigliere Dave Sharapan.
What's up?
What's
up, fellas?
Good
to
morning,
see you, Carlin.
There you go.
Billy, Nikki, what's up? What's happy New
Going
Year?
on, Buck?
First show after the New Year, we're ready to go.
I haven't seen him. I haven't seen Dave in a couple of weeks. He's got the
he's sporting a little.
I'm haggard. I'm growing a beard.
Nice.
I'm very, very busy trying to figure out what's going on in this space, boys. There's a lot of people getting fired from jobs, moving jobs, a lot of things happening. So we're just not shaving. That's all. It's my playoff beard.
It's playoff. Yeah, the playoff beard.
Yeah.
Look, before we get started, I got to
Yes.
tell you, because you're a father of three girls.
Yes.
I have 2 girls.
Yes.
My daughter's, and if I cry, you got to stop me. But
you're gonna cry.
I'm a
-600.
mush. I'm a mush. I'm a sap.
Yep.
My daughter's playing basketball today. Stop at the Benmore Gym in Collingswood on the way to the studio today.
Yep.
While she's doing her drills, she's looking at me like for approval. Like, am I doing this right?
Yeah.
I started crying. Right in this, like everybody was, and the couple of mothers were laughing at me.
Yeah.
I go, well, I'm watching my daughter play basketball, and I'm in tears. She just brings me so much joy watching her like alternating hands,
She
dribbling.
wants to impress you.
Yeah,
so
she was
bad.
looking for me for.
Yeah.
All right, two things, Billy. One, that's awesome, and you're not. That's okay. That's perfectly normal. Okay.
I don't want to be
second
Dick
of all,
Neal here and cry.
you're not a coach. You have to explain to her that, listen, when you're on that court, I'm watching, and you can glance over at me, but the coaches got to know that she's on the team with the coaches.
Right,
So
right.
just you're setting an example now. I had to tell a lot of parents all these years that I've been coaching, like, look, I know she wants to know that you know, and I know that you want her to look at you, but on this field, I'm the coach. You're more than welcome to come out and help us on practices, and nobody ever does. That's
Right.
the thing.
Yeah, right. They all say they're going to be there.
The parents ruin the sports. I mean, I'm in a transition with that right now too, because I got a lot of people that want to be the coaches, but then when they don't want to show up to the practices, everybody can come to the games. It's the practices that you got to put in the work, and as a dad, you got to put in that work. So that's good. I mean, I guess
that's what hit me, that she was putting in the work, but she was looking over at me for like you looking at me, Dad. You know what I mean? To make sure that I was, because I watch what she does, and it just talked about. All right, I just had to get
I'm going right from here to the volleyball game for the 8-year-old.
Isn't it
That's
great?
I'm going right from here, running down there. So she's got a game, and I asked her last night if I could come to practice, and she goes, "Daddy, I don't want you to come to practice because you make me nervous, but you can come to my games."
That happens.
I said, "Fair enough. That's it."
That's because she probably thinks you're going to put a spread on it.
Oh, no. She see me coaching the other two, and she don't want me coaching her at her sport right now. So I'm good with it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
All right. We're talking with the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan. You can follow him on Twitter at SportsBKConsig. Dave, before we get started on the NFL,
yes,
real quick, are you happy with TCU Georgia in the championship game?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's nothing. We got two outstanding, memorable playoff games. I mean, it was really, really. I don't know. I couldn't ask for anything more. Georgia got Ohio State's best shot and somehow won the game. Now I feel bad that Ohio State had a chance to win it and didn't. They played their best game and missed a kick. Now he should have kept trying to get closer at the end, got conservative, didn't win it. TCU was live for a month. Thought TCU could win the game. They were the better team that day. I'd argue they are the better team now. They deserve to be there. Now the spread for Monday. This is incredible. This is really there's a lot of people
I'm
that
pulling for TCU, book. I'm telling you, I want the Horned Frogs.
Well, Billy,
See
everybody loves the underdog, Billy.
We're streaming live on my YouTube channel, giving them the Horned Frog sign there.
Yeah.
What is the points? What's the points, Dave? It's
12.
I tried to tell him already.
12 and a half. Yeah. All right. It's a lot of points, Billy. Are you a sucker for the points, Billy? You're gonna points, aren't you?
Nah, I tease things up, but I just
that's for sure. That's a tease.
I like the underdog.
I
like the underdog.
Everybody likes the underdog, but I had a great line from another guy who's been in this life like me for a long, long time. Everybody likes the underdog, but they usually bet the favorite every time.
Brother,
a lot of people are betting TCU though, but there's a catcher. The favorite is Georgia. A lot of bad guys have Georgia futures. They bet Georgia to win it all back in August. They bet Georgia to win it all when the playoff was announced at minus 135. They're taking the points. Wow. They have a middle. If it falls Georgia anywhere from 1 to 13, they cash both. They have no risk. So keep that in mind when you see that line move. But I can't wait. I might scoot out to LA and try to go to the game. We'll see.
Wow. All right.
Good for you.
Sportsbook Consigliere with us here on the Maserati, the Mainline Sports Hotline. We got two games in the NFL today. The Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
Giving the Raiders 9. Raiders are at home. By the way, I reached out to Rich Gannon. We're going to try to get him on today. He said, "Sorry, Bill, I'll be in a plane Saturday morning into Las Vegas." So
yeah.
The game for CBS. And then, of course, the Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hello.
What do you think?
What do you think?
That was a question. Billy,
I
you're a
was teeing-
professional
I was-
journalist, and you just stopped.
I was
talking.
teeing it up for you.
Stared at the question. Like, what's the question? I mean, Nikki,
Oh,
what's
man,
going on here?
2 games today.
Well, Tennessee, Jacksonville is. I mean, who in the world is going to bet Tennessee? I mean, nobody in the world is going to bet Tennessee. That's probably the side to bet if you got to bet that game. I think it's a dead under game myself. And
52 and a half.
Yeah. Kansas City's 1-9 against the spread this season. 1-9 when they're laying more than 4 points in a game. They're laying 9 points here in Las Vegas.
Wow.
I mean, and the Raiders also, the Chiefs. I got this stat from a friend of mine. I call him South Dakota Mike, professional gambler who's trying to help me and trying to break into the content space. Because these stats are all, you know what I think. They're all full of what? Squadoosh, all of them. But the Chiefs are 0-5 against the spread against their division this season. They haven't covered one game, a divisional game. So
amazing.
How I look at the last week of the season for years, for decades in the book, when I was either booking the games or when I have to pick the games, I circle every underdog. I want to take every dog plus the points. I figure I'm going to go 500 or better every single time. So I'm looking at both dogs today, but again, I'm a book guy by trade, and I'm conditioned to take the dog. So I don't like either game today, Billy. I got stuff to do. I won't watch much
Volleyball
football
game.
today.
We're gonna be at the volleyball.
It's 146 college basketball games today. I was dreading when I looked at the board before I called in to see you that Carlin was going to come with some basketball game.
Well, it's his. Let's tee it up. What do you want to ask the?
Oh
the
boy, here we go.
You put me on the spot. I'm actually not ready. I'm not ready. You're locked out.
Oh no! I figured today. I was scanning the board. I said he's going to come with one of these added games.
I'm thinking all football right now.
I
It's
gotta be
all
honest,
Eagles.
my mind's
all
all
Eagles,
football
all
right
Eagles,
now.
all Eagles.
Speaking of the Eagles,
okay.
let's talk about the Eagles now. Here's a 13-3 team. Played great throughout the whole season. They lose Hurts for 2 games. They lose 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
They're lipping in. This is a must-win tomorrow against the Giants at home at 4:25. People will be drinking at the Lincoln tomorrow.
Yeah. By the way, Fairleigh Dickinson's laying 12.5 today for Carlin. I thought that might be the one he hit me with an extra game. All right. 12.5 points against Long Island or something. Come on. That's big. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Every single week I come on here and pick against the Eagles, and it just keeps working. At least as far as the bet goes. But it's not good for the Eagles to get this number 1. The Giants are playing for nothing. Did you see this line? It's 14 points. 14.
Check it out on my phone, not the newspaper there, Dave.
Well, as long as you got the readers on, Billy, you can
He's
see
back
it.
on the phone. He's on the phone now, Book. We got him on the phone, not the
Nick,
paper.
You've done an unbelievable job
transitioning.
coming in with the music in and outs and all these little drops. But you've transitioned Billy full time to the phone. I haven't seen a newspaper in weeks, especially since you got there.
Well, I hate to break your bubble, but
He
it's
does
here,
have it.
right here. I
It's
still
a little
have it.
reference.
It's like a comfort thing.
Look, we're in the transition phase right now.
Little
It's the
by little.
transition.
This is fine.
It's my comfort zone.
Baby steps.
43 is the total in the game. I don't think you could. I mean, again, this is a teaser special for you, Billy. You could just tease the Eagles down because they're going to win the game, aren't they? I mean, they're going to win the game.
I'm not so sure, man. Listen,
Come on.
Mike, they looked like crap last week. They played hard. Hey, listen, I'm the biggest Eagles fan around. They looked horrible against the Saints last week at home. What makes us think they're going to get their heads out of their rectum?
You better call in a lot of security by the third quarter if you even think they're going to lose tomorrow's game. Because they'll
winning the game.
I'm not as confident as everybody else is. I hear people say, "Oh, lock it up, guaranteed." No, they got to prove it to me. They've been playing like
guys
the last 2 weeks.
I call all those people that have locks and all that stuff and sell the picks, all those locksmiths. All right. They all got the keys to all the locks and all that other stuff. Forget all that. The Eagles are going to win the game. They may not cover the spread, though.
I don't think they cover it.
gigantic. Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't bet the game with your money, Billy. And I know I've heard a lot of things and all this. I see you with the nice tan all the time. There's probably bags you got buried somewhere.
You think I
I
got
wouldn't
under my
use it at
mattress?
all. I wouldn't use it at all in this game. I think the game, it's a dead under, is it not? What are the Giants going to even risk anything?
They're not going to play their starters. They're going to play,
Starters. It's just go out. Let's get this game done because it's on the schedule and get out of here. That's it.
Exactly.
So end of the season games are tough, Billy. But I mean, I would take the points with the Giants.
Speaking of end of season games, this is the first year with 17 games. I think the season's too long.
Too much, right?
Second season. Second season.
I think it's too long. I mean, these games that come down to the end, they don't play. It's like the bowl games now with the college kids. They don't play the bowl games. They don't get hurt because they're going into the draft. The NFL's the same way now. To get to the end of the season, these teams have nothing to play for.
We're gonna get in trouble, Billy.
Why?
Because how could you say there's too much football? There's too much.
I don't mean. Well, look,
it's
these
too
guys.
long. You're
these
right.
Guys take a beating, man.
Forget about you. Or you're thinking of the players. That's good. I'm thinking of just the people just watching the games. Like it's too much. You can't keep up this level of. There has to be the payoff of the playoff, right? We have to get to the playoffs. It feels like we've extended it too long. And then the wake up call for everybody was the kid in Buffalo, DeMar. I mean, that was scary. I was watching it with my nephews. I went down and visited my mom and sisters and brother-in-laws. Everybody had to take care of some family business. I used the line. I was settling all family business. So I went down to Arizona for 4 days, spent some time together, and we were watching that game. And my little nephew, Owen, 10 years old, turned to me when DeMar went down and said, Uncle Dave, what just happened? And I froze. And I was like, I don't know. And he goes, is he going to be okay? And I said, I don't know. So all week I was just hoping that he was okay and that he would wake up. And I, my stroke story. I mean, I had a stroke and I woke up and I was able to. So for like the Bills to be able to see him, I had the same
the
thing
report
happen to me.
yesterday. He raised his hands up and the whole they got the FaceTime.
I did that when I woke up from my stroke. All I had was a phone wired into the wall to be able to talk to my wife and kids. They couldn't come in because of COVID. So I had to go stand at the window on the 8th floor of my regular room after I got out of ICU and had my daughters and wife get to the parking lot. And I stood up and waved to them so they could see me.
Right.
The kids being able to see that I was okay changed it even better for them. They could breathe. So that story really hit home with me. And it's life has so many ways of reminding us.
He's made great progress
Every day.
and it looks like
every single day.
Cognitively, he's going to be fine. And look, how many times do we hear of players dropping down in practices? Obviously this got more play on national television, but this is not the first time this has happened where a football player's got a heart condition who's collapsed. You hear about it all the time, at least twice a year.
All the time. Yep.
Right.
It was an unfortunate situation that hopefully is going to have. I just hope he's able to just be normal and have a regular life. Whether he plays football or not again, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
Just to show the outpouring of love and prayers from from the citizens, fans and people around the country, around the world. Do you see his charities?
Toy drive, yeah.
The toy drive went through the roof on GoFundMe. It's just
goal of 2,500. He's got 7 million now. People have donated money to. Look, that's awesome. But it's a reminder that listen, every day is a grind. Every day people are doing this, not just football players. And it takes a tragedy or something that everybody has to see for people to react. I tell people in all the shows and stuff that I do, I'm like, do this every day. Tell people that are important to you in your life. Go tell them every day or tell them as often as you can because nothing is promised. Tomorrow is not promised. So, it was, we'll enjoy the football this weekend and the playoff situation is a mess. But I'm glad that kid is just one alive, and two sounds like he's going to be okay, and three, how do you not bet the Bills on Sunday? How do you not bet the Bills? 7 points.
Exactly. Yeah. And you know what? We love this because we can count on you, Dave Sharapan, the Sportsbook Consigliere, every Saturday right here in the locker room. Dave, thank you.
All right, guys, have a great rest of the day. I'm off.
By the way, we love your ensemble today, the Harlem Globetrotters.
It's a Harlem Globetrotter hat because I've been running around the globe. I drove back and forth between Phoenix and Vegas, and I got my son's City Connect jersey.
Love it.
Jacket.
Love it.
Pretty
Love
sweet.
it.
Yeah.
Dave, as always, we really appreciate it. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks,
See you,
buddy.
boys. Good seeing you.
There he is.
Happy New
The
Year.
Sportsbook Consigliere Dave Sharapan, brought to you by Dino Subs and Pizza of Margate, keeping you coming back for more since 1964. They're located at 8016 Ventnor Avenue in Margate. They're a landmark. 609-822-6602. Want to remind people the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. For more information, go call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that's run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap up hour number one. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Nick Earnshaw, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Here's what you missed on Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max.
It's critically important, Key. Critically important. You got to get the mojo back in this football team. And the mojo is two words. Jalen Hurts. Everything that we're hearing out of South Philly on the QT is that he's going to start in this football game against the New York Football Giants. And it couldn't come at a better time. They got to get their mojo back on offense. And it's got to start right away.
Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max. Weekday mornings at 6 on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons or Electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Go to get your game on at the Gallery Bar Booking Games in Ocean Casino Resort this football season. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Get in on the parlay while in the middle of a party. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screens. Go to the Gallery. Go to Ocean. Go for the win. For more information, visit theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Did you know Nissan EVs have traveled 8 billion miles? Just a quick trip to Pluto and back. And what did we learn along the way? Well, that an EV can take on the world, like the Nissan Leaf. It can move racing forward and take your breath away, like the all-new Nissan Ariya. We learned to make EVs that electrify. 8 billion miles driven by Leaf owners globally since 2010. Ariya not yet available for purchase. Expected availability late fall, subject to change.
Norman, before we start the surgery, I have some bad news.
What is it, doctor?
Well, I never graduated from med school, but the good news is it's the Xfinity Hello 2023 sale. Now hurry, because new Xfinity customers can get 400 megabit internet for just $30 a month for 2 years with no annual contract when they add Xfinity Mobile. And this will get your heart rate up. For a limited time, you'll get $500 back when you add a second mobile line.
I gotta get this deal.
Plus, get the best price when you get unlimited data on both lines.
That's amazing, Doc.
I know. I don't want to miss this deal. Let's reschedule.
Doc? Doc?
Drop everything and get to the Xfinity Hello 2023 sale now through January 10th. Go to Xfinity.com/Hello2023. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Internet offer requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After term, regular rates apply. Xfinity Internet required for Xfinity Mobile. Compares Xfinity Unlimited Intro to lowest price 5G plans of top 3 carriers. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of usage per line. Data thresholds may vary.
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Nick Earnshaw on the other side, producing. Little police action right there. Hey, tomorrow, we're going to be broadcasting live from the pool at Harris. Come on down. It's our last show, last regular season game, last show down there. It's been really a lot of fun, both at yesterday's and the pool. The pool's great because, I mean, it's like, it's a dome. You can see the sky. It's like a
Sun
greenhouse
right
type
through.
of thing. And at the water, it's always 82 degrees. The water's warm. It's a V. We're giving away 10 VIP tickets to this. Got to come out, man. It's a lot of fun. We'll be swimming. They got 30 TVs, 2 big, huge screens on either end of the pool. So every game's on. The food is unbelievable. The buffet that they serve.
It's a private buffet.
It's a private buffet for the VIP people.
Yeah, all day long.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Send your name and your email address. 609-403-0973. And it's going to be cold. So let's see, tomorrow you come over to the pool.
Tomorrow's a bathing suit
Right?
day.
You bring your bathing suit. It's like
hot tub.
Right, hot tub.
Yeah.
It's good. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy getting out and hanging out with the peeps.
We've met a lot. We've met new friends. We got new friends now.
New friends. 609-403-0973 is the text board. We have 10 pair of tickets that we're giving away. VIP tickets to the pool at Harris for the NFL Sunday Splash. We'll be there 10 a.m. to 12 noon tomorrow. It's part of our Eagles pregame show
And
as
they
well.
can stay, and then people can stay after the show.
Yeah, stay at the show. All right, hour 1 is in the books. Hour 2, we're going to obviously talk more Eagles. And we'll also a little Sixers, a little Flyers talk, and a whole lot more fun. 609-403-0973 is the text board if you want to win the VIP tickets to the pool. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Nick Earnshaw, right here. 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN.
This is the radio home for Philadelphia Eagles football. The Eagles continue the season tomorrow, hosting the New York Giants.
How about Milton Williams driving them from behind and splat down at the 15-yard line?
Pre-game coverage starts at 3 p.m. with Merrill Reese and Mike Quick calling all the action starting at 4:25. This is where the Philadelphia Eagles play. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's official Eagles station. Philadelphia Eagles football on 97.3 ESPN is brought to you by
the original Piccalilli Inn. Nobody beats the Piccalillis. GMS Law at gmslaw.com. 844-REACH-NJ from the New Jersey Department of Human Services. Call today, 844-REACH-NJ. The D'Amato Law Firm. They represent clients who have been seriously injured. And Miller Lite, the official beer sponsor of the Philadelphia Eagles.
97.3 ESPN FM is your official home in South Jersey for Eagles football.
I never write reviews, but Navage is so amazing, I had to leave one. Nothing's ever cleared out my sinuses as well. I'm blown away by how Navage works. That's a review from Kerry, and it's one of over 100,000 online testimonials praising Navage. I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I've talked about flushing out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs. How Navage's powered suction can help you breathe better, and how your nose is the body's air filter, and Navage will clean it out. But don't take my word for it. What do people like Chad say, who wrote, Navage has helped clear out my nasal passages every single night. My wife says my snoring has gone way down. Snorefest be gone, unquote. Navage is the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million customers to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Hi, it's Pete from Chickie and Pete's. Can't go to the game? Be at the center of the action at Chickies and Pete's, your favorite local sports bar, and enjoy our exclusive in-game experience. The sound surrounds you. The energy takes over. You feel like you're at the game, but you're only at Chickies and Pete's. Even better, no concession lines. Go to Chickies and Pete's on game day for our one-of-a-kind in-game experience. You're in the game at Chickies and Pete's.
Check out Chickies and Pete's all-new happy hour. Every weekday starting at 4:30 p.m. Enjoy select craft beers, seltzers, and wines for $5, plus feature cocktails for $7. And our special happy hour food menu. We call it the Bar Board, with world-famous crab fries, tasty pretzel nuggets, and get ready, fried cheese and pepperoni with crispy bacon and Dijon cheese sauce. Chickies and Pete's all-new happy hour every weekday starting at 4:30 p.m. Chickies and Pete's.
The new year is here. Time for a change. Start a recession-resistant new career in the high-demand IT field with My Computer Career. In just months, already in IT? Build your cybersecurity skills and prep for thousands of open positions employers nationwide are desperate to fill. Attend classes live online or on campus, and financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the GI Bill. Make this your year. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. That's mycomputercareer.edu.
South Jersey's play-by-play home for the Eagles,
Touchdown!
Sixers, and Flyers.
He scored!
97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD Millville, Atlantic City, a Town Square media station.
Red 83!
Welcome to the locker room. Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Bon Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back here in the locker room, broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. It's the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Nick Earnshaw producing. 609-403-0973 is the text board. Send us a text message. We're giving away VIP tickets as we broadcast live for the NFL Sunday Splash, Mike. They really roll out the red carpet down there.
They treat us beautiful. They treat all our guests beautiful. I mean, it's one of those places you go once, you're going to come back even when we're not there.
Food buffet. You get the pregame for the 1 o'clock, halftime. For pregame for 1 and 4 o'clock games with the buffet out.
Yep.
Plus halftime buffet.
Of both. Yeah,
you eat, you drink, then you go swimming. You go maybe put a couple of bets in. You watch. You can pick a TV. Every game's there. It's a great venue.
If you go for a walk, just imagine within 2-minute walk, you have a Bobby Flay restaurant.
Yeah.
You have a Guy Fieri restaurant.
They dropped off all that food that one time. That was unbelievable. 609-403-0973 is the text board if you want to win we're giving away 10 pairs of tickets to the pool at Harris. It's a really great deal. Great food, buffet, and you can hang out with us. You don't have to get there at 12. You don't have to be there between 10 a.m. You can show up anytime.
I would hope people come see us.
You want to be there for the Eagles game.
Yeah, I mean, we're there 10 to 12. Right. Come see us for a little bit and then stay all day and watch the games. Have fun.
609-403-0973 if you want a pair of tickets to Harris, the pool, for VIP tickets. Nick, we have a couple people that have sent text messages to you.
Yeah, we have a couple. Jay and AC, he's texted in. He texted in as well. We also have Jeff. Jeff texted in. So keep the text coming, and we'll announce some.
What about our boy Nick, our Dan from EHC?
Dan from EHC. He texted in too.
What did he say?
He had a comment on the Eagles once again. So he said the turnovers and penalties are a lack of focus. I blame the coaching for not getting the players ready. The last 8 games, the Eagles have only played relatively error-free in 3 games.
They looked like crap last week, Mike.
They did.
So the blame falls on everybody, the coaching staff, because what Dan said, he's right about that. The coaching staff didn't have those guys ready to play. When you make those type of penalties, that's a lack of concentration, lack of preparation.
I think you'll see a night and day game.
I hope you're right, but just because Jalen Hurts is coming back doesn't guarantee that the switch is going to.
No, but I think other guys on the team are going to step it up too. So that's just going to be Hurts tomorrow.
Okay, the Eagles own the number 1 defense in the league, giving up 302 yards per game, yards per game total. So they rank first. first in sacks
even if
by
they,
16
even
sacks.
if they had all their starters playing tomorrow, who really scares you other than Barkley? Can you name their wide receivers?
No, I mean,
that's we'll be okay.
Holloway or Holloway.
We're
Kenny Golladay.
Holiday
got
or
that
whatever.
big contract for he used to play in Detroit.
Right.
He got that big contract and has done
I
nothing.
think Dave was right.
Sterling
from
Shepard's
Vegas.
hurt. He's not playing.
Dave was right from Vegas. It's
The
we're going to win the game, but it's not going to be like 30-10 guy. It's going to be a close
We
game.
hear from Scott Grayson every Sunday for the Keys to the Game, brought to you by Van Brill Pools. What does Grayson say? He's not picking against the Eagles until they show him. Well, guess what? Tomorrow when I make my pick, nobody's picked. All season long, no one's picking against the Birds.
No way.
Why not?
All we got.
Why would you pick against them?
They haven't done anything the last 2 weeks to show me that they're.
Yeah, they put up 34 against Dallas.
Would you say they're trending down?
I would say they're trending down, but they're now trending up if they get Jalen Hurts back.
That's a big if. That's a hypothetical.
If they get Jalen Hurts
We're
back,
going to run the ball. We're going to control the clock.
Yeah,
we're going to be fine.
Miles Sanders walking around with a knee brace on.
Okay.
These guys.
that concerned me last week.
Remember what Dave Klemick said last week, and also Brad Quast. They played in the NFL, both of those guys.
Yeah.
By this time of year, everybody's banged up, hurt. Like they're all hurting. That's why it's so important to win this game tomorrow and get the bye. Right?
Yeah. That's why I say they're going to win.
I'm not so sure. I'm nervous about this one.
No.
Here we got Larry from Delhaven. He texted in, last game was a mismanaged game plan. Should have rammed the ball down the Saints' throat last week.
I agree.
So there you go.
We hardly ran the ball at all.
Can you imagine? I mean, I'm not being negative, but I'm worried, and I'm worried because of what I've seen on the field. Their performance was lackluster.
It was. They came out
say
flat.
the best, and like our texter said, you're right. It's a lack of preparation. These coaches didn't have the team ready to go.
After the Dallas game, I think they realistically thought they were going to win the Dallas game.
I think they really thought they were going to win the Saints
And when
game.
they didn't, then it was, okay, well, we got next week. We got the Saints. We'll be at home, and then we'll just shut it down and relax. And I think, it's just like the NBA. You can't take anybody for granted, especially in the NFL. You can't.
The Saints were kind of. I mean, they didn't get in obviously because Tampa Bay won. But they were trying to get into the playoffs a little bit. They had a shot last week.
Good.
Yeah, they had
Saints
a shot last week.
defense is really good.
Eagles have 16 more sacks than any other team in the league.
That's unbelievable.
It's their secondary. Like, is Darius Slay? I mean, Bradbury's was a great addition. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
and Slay's a great
Slay's
player,
good.
but they're not. They do give up that big play. Look at 3rd and 30. That crushed us. I mean, how does that? I mean, I know it was Josiah Scott's fault, but I'm worried, man.
I don't want to look back.
Somebody get me out of this. Somebody stop me from worrying, will you?
We got 2 really good records that we're going to break tomorrow. That I'm hoping. One I really feel confident in. One I hope.
Who cares about? I want them to win that game.
To win these records, we're going to win the game.
All right. Okay.
You ready for the first one?
Yeah.
So we're 4 sacks away from tying Chicago's record of 72 in 1984. 4 sacks.
That was
away.
the Monsters of the Midway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So that's a big deal. But here's the other one. You ready for this one? AJ Brown is only 9 yards away from breaking Mike
Quick. Yeah.
And we've had Mike Quick on just a couple weeks ago.
I know.
So I go back and forth. Do I want to break Mike Quick? And
how good are the Eagles, Mike?
Eagles are very good. They're very good. Okay. You'll see that tomorrow. And then I think even more important, after a week and after a little bit more rest and fine tuning, wait till you see what the first game's like in the playoffs. Okay. This team, I think. Hey, we got the Doc Rivers thing, right?
Yeah. So I was going to say, this is like the kiss of death.
I agree.
I'm glad you said that. It's a good segue.
Okay.
So Doc Rivers, he was in his press conference, and I guess John Clark of was that who he's talking to?
No, it was at a press conference. It was at a press
random
conference.
guy.
All right, so this could be the kiss of death. God bless.
Relax. You two relax. They're going to be in the Super Bowl. It's a guarantee.
Hmm.
It's a guarantee. They're fine. They really are.
Yeah, see, he knows they're fine. He's a coach.
He don't know that much about football. Does he say that later on?
He does say that later on. He goes,
He says,
I'm not a knowledgeable
I'm not a knowledgeable football guy, but
he's
enough. But the way he was laughing, it was like he wanted it to say it to.
He just wanted to move on.
Right.
Like, yeah, do you think he did it on purpose?
Yes.
Because
you heard him laugh.
Yeah, I feel like he did it on purpose because he knows how Philadelphians will react, and they know he's got to know that people are. Yeah,
when you say that, and you're like a coach in Philadelphia, that's
one that's not beloved.
No, he condescends to people, thinks he's so much smarter than everybody else. He's,
I truly feel we're going Super Bowl. I really do. I didn't feel like that.
I don't have that.
How
feeling.
are you feeling?
I don't. How do you guys think you're going to the Super Bowl? We couldn't even beat the Saints last week.
Billy, how are you feeling
with our second string quarterback?
How are you feeling when Nick Foles came in 2017?
Nervous.
You were nervous?
Yeah, you remember his first couple games.
They weren't great.
They were not
very,
great.
Very similar. Very similar. But
Yeah,
this
that's true,
time you're
too.
getting your starting quarterback back.
But that being said, he still looked better than Minshew.
Who, Foles?
Yeah.
That Raider game wasn't great.
No, not at all. That Raider game was horrible.
He didn't
You're
look
right.
great.
No, that's
He's
a good,
better than
that's a good point.
He's
Nick.
better than Minshew, but I mean, he was way better than Minshew, I think. But
by the way, did you see him convulsing on the field too? He took a shot at that guy.
Thibodeau?
Yeah,
that was ridiculous.
Did you
That
see
was
what
ridiculous.
He was like mimicking him.
Yeah,
right?
and he didn't care.
But do you think he knew that he was hurt that bad? Because he was like making a snow angel on his back.
Yeah, because
right?
on the I believe on the sideline they saw him. I think he was like on camera. Don't quote me on this, but I think he was like doing like the sleep.
Like
put the
baby
he went to sleep. Yeah, on the sideline.
Really?
So I think he did know. I think he did.
Classless
I'll double
move.
check on that.
Classless move on his part. 609-403-0973. We're giving away 10 pairs of tickets to the pool NFL Sunday Splash at Harris. Come on down. We're broadcasting from 10 a.m. to 12 noon as part of the Splash, and it's also a part of our Eagles pregame show. Come on down, 609-403-0973. Send a text, participate in the show, and also leave your name, of course, and your email address for a pair of tickets. VIP tickets to the NFL Sunday Splash at Harris. You can't go wrong. 30 TVs, a big buffet before the 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock games. Come on out and join us at the pool where it's always 82 degrees in the water and out.
And out of the water.
All right. The second hour of the locker room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. Great Bay is an award-winning private golf club. You are greeted by name. It's over the 3-hour and 58-minute round. They've got a lot of new renovations. That outside deck overlooking the first tee, fire pits there, and with the weather's been cooperating. They probably get extended play out there, right? And of course the pro shop is redone. They got new apparel lines from Fairway and Green, Stitch, Johnny O, Doc Murphy. You got to get down there. For more information, go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. And, of course, when you get down there, say hello to Radio Ron Ralston for us. Hey, the locker room at Blitz's Market want to discount your Eagles game day meal. During the Eagles season on game day, get a turkey or Italian hoagie for just $5 when you mention the locker room. Get down to Blitz's all season long at 21st and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Blitz's now has online ordering at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Dave and Joe Newman are big Philly sports fans, and they're discounting your Eagles game day meal. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Nick Earnshaw, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Coming up on Monday's show, the NFL regular season is over. We'll discuss where the Eagles finished and the playoffs are now set. We'll dive into that. Sixers weekend, Flyers weekend, all that and more live at Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons or Electrical, they're number one.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Oh, want better visibility to get you through the winter? A new pair of premium wipers can help. Right now, you can earn a $10 bonus reward when you buy a pair of Rain X Quantum wiper blades. See better and stay safe on the road all winter long. Get the parts you need when you need them at AutoZone or AutoZone.com.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply. Offer available to AutoZone Rewards members.
With the holidays approaching, M&S Produce Outlet in Egg Harbor Township has it all for you. Whether you're looking for fresh produce or a variety of grocery items, M&S Produce and Deli Outlet has you covered. They also have a full-service deli offering Dietz & Watson and Boar's Head brands. Open 7 days a week. M&S Produce Outlet on the Black Horse Pike in Egg Harbor Township. Check out mnsproduceoutlet.com for great weekly specials. That's mnsproduceoutlet.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here. Tom's River Auto Group studio. It's The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Nick Earnshaw on the other side producing. Hey, if you want to go to the pool as our guest, VIP ticket, you got to put your name. If you send a text message, put your name, right, Nick?
Name, number, and email. That would be great.
We got a couple emails or
we have
text messages.
Yeah, we have a couple right now. So
but we don't have their names, so we don't know who wants to.
Yeah, a couple of them haven't sent their names.
So if you just send a text message, you got to put your name, associate your name with that. Name and email address.
Yeah. So we have Andy. He texted in. He gave his name and his email. So that's.
By the way, this is a great value. This is like $80. Well, it's $40 a ticket.
$40 just to walk in the
His mic's not on. Go ahead, Mike.
$40 just to walk in the door.
Get it closer. I can't hear you.
$40 just to walk in the door, and then another $40 to be part of the VIP experience where you can eat all day long upstairs.
It's a great value. 609-403-0973. We'll be broadcasting at the pool from 10 a.m. to 12 noon to kickstart the NFL Sunday Splash, and of course our Eagles pregame show. We'll talk with Fox 29 sports anchor Scott Grayson and the fantasy football guru Brian Hartley. I just want to turn my attention. I want to keep talking about the Eagles because that's the big event this weekend. This week, big event. But I want to talk about the Flyers. Now, I know, Mike, you're not a big hockey guy, but Nick has been watching attentively. The Eagles are on a season-high 4-game winning streak and have earned a point in 9 of their last 14 games. They've posted a 7-5-2 record over that span. They're playing pretty. They're 4-0 against the Western Conference now.
Yeah, I mean they're playing
really
well.
ever since the holiday, right? They went on the road. That's one thing about going on the road. When you're a professional athlete, you get the bond, I guess, with your
young team too. It's even better.
We saw that with the Phillies.
Yeah, right.
They talked about it. When they finished the season with 15 straight road games. They said they bonded and it made them closer, and then they went into the playoffs and went on that run.
So Philadelphia scored 3+ goals in 10 of their last 14 games, and in that span, they're 6-3-1. You score, you win. You keep people out of off the scoreboard, you win.
It's every sport.
It's right. It's not rocket science.
And Carter Hart was out for a little bit too.
Yeah, he missed 3 games.
So
right?
So now they're getting him back.
Konechny's looking real good.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Did you see that beautiful assist from Kevin Hayes?
Yes.
He that's having good vision.
Yes.
And being unselfish, because hockey players, especially peripheral vision, it's such a fast game.
It's a fast-moving sport.
It's a fast-moving sport. For him to pick him up, he was open, but he gave him enough time to really bury it. Like, hit the back of that. The puck came out of the net faster than it went in.
No, you have to give him
credit. It was pretty.
You have to give them credit. They're playing good hockey right now. I don't know how long they're going to sustain this. That's kind of the issue looking forward. How long are they going to be able to sustain playing this good hockey? But seeing some of these young guys, getting an opportunity and playing well.
Morgan Frost had 4 assists the other night.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're seeing these young guys kind of flourish a little bit, and I don't think it's going to be so consistent throughout the year. But to see these little spurts that you have throughout the season, and these
Tony
young guys
D'Angelo,
playing well.
he's playing pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, here's a guy that had, I guess, like a bad resume. Had some
baggage coming in.
Yeah, some baggage. Would you say? And I think he's put those rumors to rest. I mean, he seems like he's
kept his head down and just played well, hockey.
Or he's been told to. Like,
I'm sure
he's been told. Like, remember, he's from this area. He's from this area. Where did he go to Gloucester Catholic? Did he go?
I think so, and I know he played at Hollydale. So he's from the area, and I think he wants to show.
Just like, what I like about Hassan Reddick's he went to Haddon Heights.
Yeah.
Yes, why can't the paper get that right?
And then Temple.
Why can't the media get that right? They say he's a Camden kid, but guess what? He played his high school football at Haddon Heights.
Went to Temple too,
and he went to Temple. So I think it's like Vince Papali when he's from the area. He's got an extra bond, right?
Yeah.
And Hassan Reddick's having a huge Herculean season this year.
Unbelievable.
Who's better, him or Micah Parsons?
Come on, Bill.
It's Parsons.
I'm serious.
Come on, Billy.
It's Parsons. Reddick's having a great year. Yeah. But it's
Reddick's got 16 sacks, fellas.
God, you are.
He got 16 sacks.
Parsons is still more talented, I think, than Reddick.
Yeah. Well, guess what? The stats don't lie. He's got 16 sacks.
He's had a great year.
Remember how? And you know what's so funny? Because I remember when we first did our first live remote. We were at yesterday's, right? For the first live remote, and they played Detroit. And he didn't register 1 sack, and everybody's look,
crazy.
People getting ready. Yeah.
Well, did you hear Jonathan Gannon the other day? He joked about saying he probably have a couple more sacks if I didn't drop him back into coverage as much.
Right?
What are you getting at? After yesterday, was there anything? Because
because you were singing his praises. Don't worry, relax.
Right, I said
because you're always the voice of reason anyway.
I
You're
said you guys.
Like when people get ready to jump off the ship, like in May when the Phillies couldn't win. Was it like? Remember, it was like it's getting late, Mike. Nah, take it easy. They're gonna be all right.
I said it's a long preseason. I said it's June. I said we'll talk in July. Yeah. It's the same thing with him. What happened the very next week? Then he started going crazy.
He's second in the NFL career high, 16 sacks. He only trails Nick Bosa.
Parsons. He thinks he's better.
He's better than Micah Parsons. He's playing. How about this one? He's playing better than Micah Parsons.
But Micah Parsons
he hasn't set the world on fire in the last couple 3 or 4 games. He doesn't do anything against the Eagles. We pretty much own his ass.
I'm just gonna let Mike take this one.
I'm
gonna let Carlin.
So you're telling me right now?
Yeah, he's got 16 sacks
live on radio.
Yeah.
Okay. You're starting a team, and you can either take Reddick moving on for the next 10 years or Parsons. Who are you taking?
Reddick.
You're nuts.
Okay. Micah Parsons is younger too.
Yeah, you are
not by much.
Nuts.
Reddick's not that old. What's Reddick? 28, 27? What's he looking? Look it up. He's not that old.
I can't stand Dallas, but I'm also.
What's wrong with you, man? You used to be a Big Ten guy. Now you're an SEC guy, and now you're singing the praises of a Dallas Cowboy. I'm going to fire you, Carlin.
You know why? Penn State guy.
Yeah, but you're not a Big Ten guy anymore.
5-year difference. Reddick's 28.
All right,
and
that's
Parsons
not old.
23.
So you can have
a big difference.
You can have him for the next.
Right,
10
I got
years.
16 sacks.
I'll take him.
He's kicking butt. Reddick is. He's playing inspired football.
He is. He's one of the best this year.
I'm
not saying that.
I think he's second or third in strip sacks.
But overall, I take Parsons.
Yeah,
Parsons is better against the run.
Yeah, and I think Parsons
sideline to sideline.
While he might not have as many sacks as Reddick, I think he does a little bit more to impact the game than Hassan Reddick.
He could pass Reggie.
And I'm saying that about a Cowboy. I can't believe you're making me defend Micah Parsons.
Right. Yeah, I
can't
believe you two losers. I can't believe you two losers are defending Micah Parsons.
You just gotta look at it.
Who makes a comment a few weeks ago that Jalen Hurts
terrible comment
is it's the system. Well, how about now? How do you feel about now? Because we plugged Gardner Minshew into the system. How'd that work out?
Right.
So who's more valuable to their team? Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
We're not saying anything
Mahomes,
like that.
Josh Allen, Burrow.
Which
2 games without Jalen Hurts for 2 games, we lost both of them.
Yeah,
he's a strong.
If that's not a ringing
coordinated.
endorsement that he's as valuable to his team as anybody else in the league.
All right, but take Mahomes off Kansas City. What do they do?
Well, I don't know.
I don't think they go very far because they don't have a lot of weapons either.
Okay, you can say that, but we don't know.
Yeah,
we do know. We do have
I know.
proof that the Eagles can't win without Jalen Hurts.
But just imagine with that roster in Kansas City and only Travis Kelce, and you plug in who I don't even know
By
who
the way,
their backup is.
Lane Johnson's a big loss. See the record with
100%.
it? You see the record with that Lane Johnson? Yeah. It's like 6-20 something or 6-19 without Lane Johnson.
But he's not done. So in another week.
No, but that's a big loss,
That's
dude.
why
He's
we
not
need
going
to
to
buy.
be. He's not going to be at 100% for the playoff.
Okay, I'll take him at 50-60%.
Yeah, he's probably still better than half the league.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, I do.
Because apparently that core Clemic was telling us last week on the broadcasting yesterday.
He was.
That core, people pushing against them. You're squeezing your core muscles, and that's where the pain's going to come in. So with big guys like that pushing on you,
This is why getting the first round bye is so important.
No, I agree.
We'll
so
win
important.
tomorrow. We'll win
I
tomorrow.
can't believe
Just
you
close.
guys are sticking up for Micah Parsons.
I'm not sticking up for
Kind of
him.
Philly
You asked
fan.
the question. We
What
just
kind of
answered
Philly
it.
fans?
It's
You're
just
It's
look
you're
at
supposed-
it analytically.
You're supposed to be biased, not unbiased.
Yeah, I can't
here
be
in the locker room.
Thank God we're not talking about the Sixers. Thank God we were talking about Flyers. I got a lot
Can
of
the
them
Sixers? All right, Carlin, you're the basketball guy.
I watched the game, the whole game last
Sixers,
night.
by the way,
Watched it too.
they snapped the 11th game losing the winning streak
They've
last
been doing
night.
really good.
They lost to the Bulls. 11 home games in a row they won. Can this team, they're what, 3 or 4 games behind the Celtics now?
Yep.
They're in 5th place in the Eastern Conference. Is
Yep.
that correct?
Yep.
Carlin, I'm asking you right this second, 11:26, Saturday
This is
morning.
going to be a fast answer, too.
Can the Sixers win the championship?
No, not even close.
No?
No,
They're starting to play better. You hear from the players. Melton, he says they're starting to play better as a team. What do you got, Nick? You look like you're dying to say. You're looking at your phone like you had some information for him.
I don't know. I don't know with this team. I don't know what they are yet. I just can't figure it out.
I know what they are.
All it looks like to me is that they're still a second round.
Can it be?
Second
Can
round
it
team.
be?
That's what it looks
Second
like.
So you're saying Embiid can't win a championship?
Not with just him. No, not even close.
I think they need to add something.
Melton's a great addition to this team.
Listen to me. If you want to win a championship
Need start.
and you're going to tell me that Milton's going to be the one that's going to push you over the lid, then you really don't know basketball. Okay, come on. Now we're talking about Milton coming off the bench like he's this everything.
So this is like fool's gold. We're like
You
getting excited
got,
for
four,
nothing.
you got 4 legitimate teams that are better than the Sixers right now.
Milwaukee, what? Just in the Eastern Conference?
Just in the Eastern Conference.
Cleveland?
Absolutely.
You got your Cleveland shirt on there.
Absolutely.
Look, he's wearing his Cleveland shirt.
Okay.
Went to the land.
So you're like a Cleveland fan now.
Do you know what their roster is?
They got all young guys.
All young. There are 4 All-Stars.
Yeah.
Who's the All-Stars on our team other than Joe?
I mean, James. I'll give James.
Is Maxey an all-star?
No.
No, Maxey's not.
He didn't play
Harden's not
Came
an
back and scored
all-star.
26 points.
Harris
the other night.
isn't an all-star.
I would
He
say
told,
Harris probably.
but didn't Harris say tell your friends he's a sharpshooter?
I did my homework.
Did he?
Look at all this homework. You ready?
Look, he did homework.
Cleveland, Boston, Milwaukee, and the Nets. They all have at least 3 or 4 all-stars on their team. Bona fide all-stars.
Right. Well, that's the problem with the Flyers. They don't have any
they're all
all-stars.
better than the Sixers.
They've won.
The Sixers have turned out to be a good team. Don't get me wrong. They're not a
So if
great
you
team.
use Hickey's philosophy, where you don't want to be mired in mediocrity, you're going to be like anywhere between 4 and 8 in the
That's what they are.
Is that good enough?
I want to be in the top 4 to have a chance. You
By
don't
the
have
way,
a
like the
chance if you're
Phillies,
not in
can't
top
they
4.
catch lightning in a bottle like the Phillies did?
Well, you got to trade. You get February 10th is coming up. If things could change,
You think Morey's got
that'd be
something
great.
brewing?
I don't know.
I would hope so.
Well, you know who's going to be gone. I'll go on the record and tell you this.
DJ?
No,
Tucker?
Thibault's gone.
Yeah,
Thibault's
he
gonna be
took
gone.
a couple bad
Okay.
shots. The
Massive
other day.
step back
Listen,
this year.
he's our defensive specialist, correct?
And he's not.
And a
not
guy went
stopping
off
it.
for 41, and he's not guarding him. That
Right.
should tell you
Right.
there that they have no trust in him at all.
Is it because he knows his time is numbered?
I guess.
Like if a player knows that you're
Yeah.
going to get traded, maybe you come into the rink or the arena with a different
They're just
mindset.
going through the motions. But I think he's gone. It's just a matter of what we get for him. And they may package someone else with him.
All right.
We'll see. But they're a good team.
Mr. Basketball.
They're just not a great team.
Mr. SEC.
SEC,
You're
Cleveland.
SEC, Cleveland, and now you're sticking up for Dallas Cowboy players.
I'm a Sixers fan. I'm an Eagles fan.
Wow, Mike.
I'm a realistic fan.
Wow,
That's
Mike.
what I am.
All right, the second hour of the locker room. Second hour of the locker room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. Great Bay is an award-winning private golf club where you are greeted by name. It's home of the 3-hour and 58-minute round. But what they do exceptionally well, weddings are picturesque. It's beautiful there. They have an award-winning culinary banquet staff. They customize your menus. They seat up to 275 people. So give them a call. Go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey for weddings. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. And, of course, as for Radio Ron Ralston, he's the man down there. Friends, let me tell you about Maserati, the main line, located just minutes from downtown Philadelphia. They offer a client-focused car buying experience designed to exceed all expectations and invite you to stop and see the area's largest selection of new Maseratis, including the sporty Ghibli mid-size sedan or the class-leading Levante, the only SUV worthy being called a Maserati. Maserati, the main line, also leads the nation in certified pre-owned sales and has the highest quality like new Maseratis available on the market. Your experience does not end at the point of a sale, as Maserati, the main line, offers free pickup and delivery for scheduled service appointments and provides a new Maserati loaner car. So be audacious. Call my good friend Michael Pileggi at RDS Auto Group today at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800, or visit them online anytime at motml.com. When we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Nick Earnshaw on 97.3 ESPN.
This is the radio home for Philadelphia Eagles football. The Eagles continue the season tomorrow, hosting the New York Giants.
Help out Milt Williams, driving them from behind and splat down at the 15-yard line.
Pre-game coverage starts at 3 p.m. with Merrill Reese and Mike Quick calling all the action starting at 4:25. This is where the Philadelphia Eagles play. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's official Eagles station. Philadelphia Eagles football on 97.3 ESPN is brought to you by
The original Piccalilli Inn. Nobody beats the Piccalilli. GMS Law at gmslaw.com. 844-REACH-NJ from the New Jersey Department of Human Services. Call today, 844-REACH-NJ, the D'Amato Law Firm. They represent clients who have been seriously injured. And Miller Lite, the official beer sponsor of the Philadelphia Eagles.
97.3 ESPN FM is your official home in South Jersey for Eagles football.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hundreds of Volkswagens in stock and on sale. Hundreds of Mitsubishis, even 100 electric Bintelli golf carts in stock and on sale at Tom's River Auto Group. And not one a penny over sticker. Plus, Tom's River Auto has a Birds fan bonus. $500 off just for showing up in a team jersey, hat, socks, whatever. How easy is that? New or used, Tom's River's got plenty, but hurry. On sale, they're flying. Click Tom'sRiverAutoGroup.com.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Life doesn't stop when the economy is uncertain. The market might not care you have a wedding to plan or a kid to put through school. And inflation doesn't know you've got a family to feed. But Bank of America does, and is here to help. With digital tools to help you save and local experts in New Jersey, you can keep life moving forward the way you need it to. Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at BofA.com/New Jersey. Bank of America N.A. member FDIC equal credit opportunity lender.
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the Toms River Auto Group studio here in Northfield. 609-403-0973 is the text board. We have 10 pairs of tickets to give away to the pool at Harris for the VIP NFL Sunday Splash. Free buffet before the 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock games. At halftime, the buffet. Swim, eat, gamble, watch football, have a good time. 609-403-0973 is the text board. Make sure you include your name and your email address.
We've gotten a couple more. They forgot. Michael Dash, he texts in, "Go Eagles." He forgot his contact info, so he gave it to us.
Very good.
Great. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate it.
609-403-0973. Now, the locker room crew, we're going to be hanging out. I don't know if you have to blow out of town right away after the show tomorrow, but if not, you can come on down. Bring your bathing suit. We're going to be hanging out. It's our last live remote there. We've had so much fun at both establishments, at yesterday's and the pool throughout the regular season, Carlin. It's great. The atmosphere at both of those places has been phenomenal during the games.
And you know what's really nice is that when you're at yesterday's,
they're two completely different venues.
Yeah, it's an Eagles crowd.
Yeah.
If you're an NFL fan, this is where you want to be.
Yeah, you want to go to the pool.
Because you got people.
Yep.
We saw a bunch of Pittsburgh shirts.
Giants, Pittsburgh.
Everyone's there.
Oakland Raiders.
Oakland
Remember the guy from
Raiders.
Oakland
Raider fan.
Everybody comes in because they're from all over the country that are coming to Atlantic City.
And when we're at the pool, there's that one guy.
He's
the
an
same guy. He comes there. He stretches. He does his yoga or whatever, and then he's in the pool swimming.
He's probably about, if I guess, he's in his 80s.
No, he just comes down and have a good time.
And he just comes. He looks at us,
slow and methodical,
and then he just starts exercising.
Yeah,
and then he starts doing
gets
his
into that
swim.
pool real slow, but he's doing it.
Yeah, every week. Every week he's there.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Send your name and your email address to win a pair of VIP tickets to the pool at Harris. I recommend, this is the last show we're doing. I recommend you get these tickets, take advantage of it. We're giving you free tickets.
I just had a friend text in, so she must be in our car or something.
Okay.
So she texts in, she goes, "Michael, I want to go." So we'll give a shout out to Denise Klein, and she works for Connor Strong and Buckaloo. And she goes, I'm an Eagles fan. I'm going to bring a guest, and I'm looking for a fun day.
It'll be a lot of fun.
So Denise, we'll see you there.
609-403-0973. If you'd like to win a pair of tickets to the VIP NFL Sunday Splash at the pool at Harris. Now, I can't believe I'm sitting in this locker room in the studio with Cowboy fans.
No, that's a low.
You guys stick up for the arch enemy, Micah Parsons.
It's not sticking up.
You can't stand them. You asked the question, we answered it.
Do you know why I don't even pick when I play fantasy football? I won't even draft a Cowboy.
I know.
I don't care how bad my team is. If I don't care if Prescott, I won't take him. I'll take Purdy. I'll take Purdy over Prescott.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I know San Francisco.
I can't do it.
I know, but like if you want to win a fantasy league, sometimes if they have a good play, like Tony Pollard.
I can't compromise my principles.
Tony Pollard was a fantastic running back this year in fantasy.
Can't get him.
You wouldn't take him?
Nope.
You wouldn't take him?
Nope.
Oh, Billy.
Do you know what I did?
Did you win your league?
Throwing money out the door.
$30, big deal. Listen, you know what I took? Like my one team in one league had like 6 Eagles on it.
What if you had to take? What if you had to take between Saquon Barkley and Tony Pollard? Who are you taking? A running back. Would you pick either of them?
Well, I'd probably pick Barkley before I pick. Like I said,
you pick a giant.
Yeah.
You'd still pick a giant.
And believe me, there's no love lost between me and
you pick a giant and a commander. You just won't take a Cowboy.
Yeah.
Well, I think you got to go all three. I think you have to go all three. If you're going to hate on one of the division rivals, you got to hate on all of them.
You got to lead the division.
I despise the Cowboys.
Hey, real
Not
quick.
like you two guys.
Can we get back to the Sixers just for a little bit?
Absolutely.
So you have when I'm on the air in 2 weeks, it's going to be a whole new ball game for what you're really going to see with the Sixers. You know why? They have 3 games coming up against Detroit, and Oklahoma City.
Well, they just got done beating Oklahoma City.
After those 3 games, they go to the West Coast, and they're going to be playing 5 games in 7 days, and they're all over. They're from Portland down to L.A., to Sacramento, to Utah, back to L.A.
All good teams.
All good teams, and it's going to be it's what they call a beat-up West Coast trip. 5 games, 7 days. Then we'll have a good idea of what we are moving
what
forward.
What do you want their when they come back? What do you want their record to look like? What would satisfy you?
5 in those 3 that we have: Detroit, Oklahoma. So 8 games.
They got to win at least.
If you can go 4-4, that'd be great. Yeah,
would you be happy with 4-4?
Yeah, absolutely.
How about you, Nick?
Yeah, I would take at 500. And then, but the problem is they come back home and they play the Brooklyn Nets and the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, killer.
That's brutal. Coming back home to play those
tired.
teams.
Right, you're coming
Embiid's
back.
leading the league in
Yeah,
scoring
and Embiid's
again.
out. Embiid's out for
How long is he gonna be
knows?
in?
Who knows?
Oh, and who said this was coming in January? Back in December?
Here he
I
is,
said,
the voice of
guys,
reason
I
again.
said, remember, we're not even into January yet. And it's any day we're going to hear Embiid's going to go down and we're going to miss him. And there we are.
I think it's just load management. He sprained his foot.
Well, and that's what they're saying. But that's a nice way of saying he needs a break. He can't keep going the way he's going, like I said, because you're going to need him in April. January and February mean nothing. All you're going to do is drop a couple spaces. But if he keeps playing, you watch in April,
he's been hurt like every single year in the playoffs. It's
so you know what my daughter calls him? Well, my brother coined him the human mop. He's always on the floor.
Yeah.
Elijah Gray says, "Daddy, why is he always on the floor?"
We got to come up with a name for him.
Did you see him to go down against Indiana?
That's how he played.
He went down. He did that like a what's the breakdance move? He spun, he ran, he flipped over. You see that?
Yeah.
All that every time he goes down, I cringe.
I know.
I don't know what's worse: listen to Biden talk or see Embiid fall on the floor. I cringe. I get all like, no, don't fall.
So Barkley had one of the greatest nicknames of all time. Still in my mind. When he was watching like a Thursday night game and the TV flips over to the bench of the Lakers,
right?
And Davis was in street clothes, and he goes, "There he is again, street clothes Davis," and it is stuck because he's hurt all the time. But we're going to come up with a name for Embiid.
609-403-0973 is the text board. We got a few minutes left in the show. 609-403-0973. We're giving away a pair of tickets, 10 pair of tickets to the NFL Sunday Splash at Harrah's. The buffet, 30 TVs, buffet. The food's awesome. Their wings are good. The chicken wings are good. Meatballs sub.
They're Caesar salad.
You're getting me hungry again.
I know what Josh does. You know what Josh does? He's
smart.
ready for this. So I guess he's cutting out bread, carbs. Yeah. So he gets the salad, puts a big salad, and then he gets the cheesesteak.
Made to order.
Okay.
It's like a meat. It's like a.
So he puts the cheesesteak in the salad.
Puts it right on top.
I can't do that.
Puts it right on
does
top.
he don't put whiz on there?
I can't do it.
No.
So he just puts the meat and then mixes it up in the salad. It's like a grilled It's like a grilled chicken Caesar or a grilled
chicken cheesesteak.
No, they have cheesesteaks.
Right.
And you can grab it with the tongs.
Okay.
And he puts it on top of his salad.
I don't know.
By the way, let's go to Randazzo's for lunch.
We can do that.
It's Joe Pop.
Yeah, I was there last night.
I had your chicken.
Sammy made it for you?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You don't like olives.
No. He
gotta have the olives.
He is a nut
Nick,
for olives.
we gotta get you over to Randazzo's.
All right.
The food is there. First of all, we love Joe and Marianne.
Yeah,
They're unbelievable
I gotta get down
people. But the reason why Randazzo's is such it's been there for a long, long time and it's established because the food's good, right, Mike? People come because the food's good. We love Joe and Marianne, but the
things
food
about Randazzo's for a pizza shop, nothing is coming out of a box frozen. No. That's all you got to know.
That's all you got to know.
That's all you got to know.
And their chicken,
they make their soups. They're a pizza shop that makes soup fresh every day.
Guess what? The lobster bisque is the best lobster bisque you'll ever have in your life.
Like their chicken, their chopped.
You're
killing me right now.
I'm gonna get Sam. Sam's gonna come down there. Sam's gonna make me that sandwich.
You're making me too hungry right now.
You got to come over. You got to
that sandwich isn't even on the menu.
No, I know.
You guys say
we're
Sam.
not allowed to talk about
right.
it.
Sam, I
are you blowing out of here right away? Do you have to?
No, I'm good today.
If you want to, shoot on over to Ocean City, I'll get you lunch. You can meet Joe and Mary. They're great. Sylvia down there, young Joe.
Yep. Joe was
It's
there
a
last
family.
night.
Talk about family atmosphere.
Joe's son turned 2 yesterday.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
were
how
having a
about that?
birthday party
That's
for him.
that's
Did you see that
fantastic.
picture with him in a pizza box?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
adorable,
that is
man.
a classic.
Yeah.
Oh, applause for them.
Of course, Rendazzo's great sponsors of us of the show, the Locker Room,
Always.
and we really appreciate and love Joe and Marianne. But I'm gonna get that lobster bisque. You know what my brother does? He gets a slice of pizza and dips it in there.
Oh.
You ever hear that?
No, but you know what you want to try?
What?
Get you 3-4 of the knots that they make again,
Garlic
fresh,
knots? Right.
Garlic knots.
Oh.
Dump that into your soup, into the
Put
lobster
them into
bisque.
the lobster
Ooh,
bisque.
How about that?
Killer.
Yeah.
How about
Killer.
They got chunks of
You know, the
lobster.
first
It's not like
time-
they don't skip on lobster.
The first time I ever even heard of lobster bisque, Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
Seinfeld. You remember the episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No soup for you.
No soup for
No
you.
soup for you.
And speaking of, I don't know if you know this, but when my daughter was 3, I bring her in there all the time, and she was just learning how to talk.
Right.
Like, and she said, "Dad," Joe goes, "Dad, Eliza Grace, what's your dad?" He was filming her. Said, "Eliza Grace, what's your dad's favorite soup?" And she said, "Lobster, BITC."
Oh.
He's got it. It's the funniest thing.
Classic.
We were in hysterics. Lobster, BITC.
Oh boy.
And he's got that to this day on his video. And we go back and look at that. But yeah, Rendazzo's. So let's go to
Let's do
Rendazzo's.
it.
Meet us at Rendazzo's. I'm making myself hungry.
I know you're killing me right now.
Anybody that's
Killing
driving
me.
around, we'll be at Rendazzo's around quarter
Yeah,
of 1.
come on in and
Just
see us,
come on
man.
in.
Say hello.
The dining room's open.
Yeah.
So you come
Yeah.
on in, sit in there. We got great sponsors. Mark
We do.
Grimes, Joe Lenigan,
One
Tommy Jackson,
one after
Michael
another.
Pileggi, Dino Subs of Pizza, Margate. Who am I leaving out?
They're all loyal. And you've
Great
had
Bay
them for a
Country
long
Club.
time.
Fantastic.
Tom's River Auto.
Yeah.
Tommy McMenamin. He would come into yesterday's pumped up when we first started the show.
Mm-hmm.
Great atmosphere. We're going to be at the pool tomorrow at Harris. 609-403-0973 is the text board. Got a few more minutes in the program. If you want to grab a pair of free tickets, send a text message to the board, 609-403-0973, your name and your email address, and we'll get you in VIP tickets. All right, the second hour of the locker room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. Great Bay is an award-winning private golf club. We are greeted by name. It's home of the 3-hour and 58-minute round. They are now accepting social memberships, are now available at $25 a month. It's a great way to get involved. It's a family atmosphere. For more information, go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. And say hello to Radio Ron Ralston, Ryan Owen for me down there. They do a great job. Hey, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
Tom McCarthy here from Westwood One. Join us for a special NFL Week 18 Saturday doubleheader. Up first, it's AFC West action with the Kansas City Chiefs at the Las Vegas Raiders. Then Jason McCourty and I will be in Jacksonville for an AFC South showdown between the Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans, with the divisional title and a playoff ticket on the line. Don't miss any of the action.
It's NFL Saturday on 97.3 ESPN. Coverage begins at 4 p.m.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition.
and talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Norman, before we start the surgery, I have some bad news.
What is it, doctor?
Well, I never graduated from med school, but the good news is it's the Xfinity Hello 2023 sale. Now hurry, because new Xfinity customers can get 400 megabit internet for just $30 a month for 2 years with no annual contract when they add Xfinity Mobile. And this will get your heart rate up. For a limited time, you'll get $500 back when you add a second mobile line.
I gotta get this deal.
Plus, get the best price when you get unlimited data on both lines.
That's amazing, Doc.
I know. I don't want to miss this deal. Let's reschedule.
Doc? Doc?
Drop everything and get to the Xfinity Hello 2023 sale now through January 10th. Go to Xfinity.com/Hello 2023. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Internet offer requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After term, regular rates apply. Xfinity Internet required for Xfinity Mobile. Compares Xfinity Unlimited Intro to lowest price 5G plans of top 3 carriers. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of usage per line. Data thresholds may vary.
By now, you know that sound. It's the sound of the Home Depot. But what about that sound? You're listening to a set of GE appliances, complete with all you need to keep food fresh, dishes clean, and everything else stress-free, making this the sound of savings on top brand appliances. The Home Depot. How doers get more done. Get up to 25% off select GE appliances right now. Offer valid January 5th through January 25th, 2023. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
Why would someone looking for a mortgage at the Jersey Shore take a loan from a company in Detroit or North Carolina or some other far-off place? Online mortgages promise a lot, but don't always deliver. First Bank of Sea Isle City knows the Jersey Shore. We are local lenders. We use local appraisers and provide in-house processing. We understand the unique obstacles of financing in Cape May County. Don't take a chance. Local banking is better. Let us guide you. First Bank of Sea Isle City.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
We're broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. It's The Locker Room, Billy Schweim, Mike Carlin, Nick Earnshaw on the other side. We're going to be at the pool at Harris tomorrow. 609-403-0973 is the text board. We're giving away 10 pairs of tickets. Nick, we got a few more names to mention.
Got a couple more. We got Anthony and AC.
We'll
We got
see you there tomorrow,
Craig.
Anthony.
We got Brian. He texted in.
See you tomorrow, Brian.
Yeah, so we got a couple more.
So your name, obviously your names will be at the
We'll have a list as soon as you come in.
Right.
You'll say I'm part of the ESPN VIP list.
We also just had a text just now, just come in. I don't know. They didn't say a name or anything, but they sent in a nickname for Embiid. Broke down Embiid.
Ooh, broke down.
See, it's starting. Here we
Broke
go.
down Embiid is the nickname
I like
we
the
got.
human mop. Because when my daughter she says, when I said, "What are you doing? Cleaning the floor with your clothes? Get up!"
I don't know. Broke down Embiid. Not bad.
I wonder if we'll
Not
get
bad.
in trouble by starting this.
I don't know. We might.
What?
I said, I wonder if we'll get in trouble by starting this like a new nickname for him.
The human mop.
Yeah. I like
He
that
is
one.
the process.
You can't be 7'2", falling on the ground. It's a recipe for disaster.
Eventually
Something's
it's
going to
gonna
happen.
right.
It's
Your
a matter
hit-
of time.
your hit,
Just like
your
Jalen
back.
Hurts can only take so many hits, Mike.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you. But don't be worried about tomorrow.
I'm nervous.
See, he's nervous.
I'm
we're
nervous.
we're fine.
Heck, you guys, how can after the last two performances, how do you guys sit there so cavalier, or in his cavalier, like the Cleveland Cavaliers,
That was a good one.
and act like
I like what you did there.
act like you're like it's no big deal. Like you guys are like,
I don't
you
know,
watching
Mike.
the same game I'm watching? They
Carl-
look like crap last week.
Carlin and I are on the same page today. I don't know what it is. We're on the same boat with Parsons
you're
over
both,
Reddick.
You're both sticking up for Cowboys.
But the Eagles are going to win tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're not even
I'm
believing in the
nervous.
team.
I'm
You're not
worried.
even believing.
I'm worried.
I better not hear your pick tomorrow and hear something I don't want to hear.
I'm worried.
Oh,
I'm nervous.
He can't pick again.
I'm nervous.
There's
I don't
no
think-
way. No
you know,
way.
Sometimes it's hard for a team to maybe they peaked too early.
That's real.
What do we always say? What do we always say? Oh, like the Phillies. Oh, if you get hot at the right time in the playoffs,
and they did.
So this team's 13-3. They've set all kind of records this year. They got 1,000-yard rusher, 2,000-yard receivers. Jalen Hurts looks like an MVP.
It's funny you say that.
Boom.
Billy, just think 5 weeks ago, you know what we were saying?
Right.
The last game's not going to mean anything.
Right.
We
Now the last game means
we won't have
something.
to play anybody.
Right.
We're going to have it all wrapped up, and now look at us.
And look, Scott Grayson
Totally
said it
opposite.
is. I can't. He said it. It resonates in my head. He goes, I'm going to keep picking the Eagles until they show me that they can't win. Guess what? They showed me the last 2 weeks they can't win.
But not the Giants already announced they're not playing
without Jalen Hurts. Though.
They don't have-
you get
they're
Jalen
not
Hurts
hurt.
back.
All right, but
You're getting Jalen Hurts. I'm telling you, it's a big difference. It's a big difference.
And that's all the more reason why what Micah Parsons said is idiotic.
No, I agree.
Because it's not the system. It's Jalen Hurts.
Agreed.
He's
100%.
an MVP caliber quarterback.
I agree. I think I listen, especially if he goes out tomorrow, plays well.
You guys, I hear you.
It's a bigger
if that's hypothetical. I'm nervous.
I'm not. No. I'm not at all. I'm not nervous at all for tomorrow. At all.
I don't know, man. I love your confidence, but I think it's overconfident.
They don't have any. Who are the Giants starting tomorrow?
Everybody look. You want me to go? Everybody that I had on the show last week predicted Grayson 31-13 Eagles, Guru 27-17.
Did Jalen Hurts play?
My brother 24. Right, Chuck Thompson yesterday's 27-17. Josh 35-13 last week.
Josh.
We lost 20-10 to the Saints.
Listen,
the Aints
with Gardner Minshew.
Josh
and other injuries.
All right, with Gardner
I'm
Minshew.
telling you, it's a big difference. We know, and if you're gonna say Michael Parsons is wrong, then when Jalen Hurts comes back, it should be much better.
That's right. It should be.
Yep.
All
So
right.
we'll see. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm glad. Listen, we'll go to lunch, but no Cowboys talk out of you guys.
You didn't even bring up Michael Parsons.
I'm just teasing. How about that? 2 hours just like
so
that.
Flies.
Unbelievable.
Tomorrow, the Harris.
Tomorrow we're going to be at the pool at Harris. For everybody that texted in, we'll see you down there tomorrow at Harris, the pool at Harris for the NFL Sunday Splash. It looks to be a good time, and we'll be there. I'm
Come by
hanging
and say
out.
hello.
Yeah, come by and say hello. Want to thank the Sportsbook Consigliere, Dave Sharapan, brought to you by Dino Subs and Pizza at Margate. Thanks, Nick, as always. Outstanding job. Mike, see you tomorrow at the pool at Harris. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Saturday, because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Couple NFL games. Check them out here on 97.3 ESPN. We'll see you tomorrow at the pool at Harris.
This is the radio home for Philadelphia Eagles football. The Eagles